All right, now we're going to start on the face. So we're going to do the forehead, cheeks, around the mouth. So I might have to break this down into a few parts. But first of all, the forehead. So the skull, the lightest part is going to be right in the center because that's where the skull pushes out on the forehead the most, right in this area. And then it kind of goes in a little bit right here in between the brows, and then obviously it starts to curve back on the head. You can see that little bit of highlight here where the brows push out. You can see the boniness in his forehead. There's like a low spot right here, sticks out here, and then it starts to, go inward, and then, hers is a little bit softer. And then the hair, which you can do afterwards, the hair will cast shadows on the forehead as well. So generally, with the forehead, what you're doing, very generally speaking, is it's going to be darker over here on the sides of the temples. Okay. And then it's going to get lighter. And, very light tone. I got my hand way back here on my eraser. And I'm just getting lighter. And you can start to, I don't know what I'm going to do with the hair. Maybe I'll change my guy's hairstyle to look like that. Or maybe I'll do something, a combination of the two. Who knows? I'm not going to worry about the hair. I can shade kind of right over the hair for now. But just generally a little bit darker back here on the sides where the temples would be. And then just get lighter as you come in. Try not to go over the eyebrows. Try to keep it a little bit lighter. Just slightly try to stay above. In fact, if you didn't already start to shape, you can if you do a few strokes there. And just make your pencil strokes just come down shy of the eyebrows. Okay, and then it's, if you're doing her, maybe you start to think more like a sphere and you start to do some diagonal lines. Don't just go straight up and down because this is kind of a skull that's sort of rounded. Okay, so you can kind of come in and start to do some diagonal lines too. And if you haven't already shaded in here, see he's got a slight indent. I could probably, if I was doing his, probably erase some of this back a little bit. Oh, I just smeared my eyebrow. Got to be careful. Okay, so there's not too much to that because it's very subtle shading. You can always darken it back up after you do the hair. Right now we don't have context of having the dark hair to compare it to, but after you do the hair you can darken that up. I don't even know if that's showing up.